I'm trying to relieve some of the pressure.
Hey, what is up,
Under
everybody?
pressure.
It's us again with We Get It. I'm
Hey.
Jennifer.
No, we're not. We're not. No.
Oh, we
And
don't do that anymore?
Jennifer's with the boys. We got a special guest today, people.
Hey.
A very
Special.
close friend of ours, Jupiter Rose. What's up, Jupe?
Hello, hi, how's
Hey.
it going?
How's it feel to be here?
Fan of the
Feels
show.
very
Fan
awkward.
of the
Nope.
show. Fan of the
He
show.
does
Fan of
not
the
Never
show.
say
that.
that. I get notifications for every episode, and I don't watch a single one.
Oh
Hell
man.
yeah, that's what it's
Oh,
about.
serious. Yo,
That's
that.
how you know it's good.
Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting the bell, which is what everybody
Hey.
else should do.
That's all you needed.
Anyways,
Hit the
since
bell,
we're
hit the
just
bell.
gonna skip the name calling and jump into the meat of it.
Yeah.
Cameron, I believe you had a good topic for us to start off with.
Yes, I did, and it's so good that I'm gonna let Zeke explain it.
Is that all I am? Am I just the guy who's like, yeah, hey, here's the thing we're talking about?
If I said yes, would you do
think
it?
I am? Hey guys, we've each compiled a list. 5 games.
Yes,
Top
we
5
did.
if you
What's our top 5 game?
Wait, hang on. Nick, did you do yours? Nick?
fucking asshole.
Nick?
I actually have one, yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, thank
Alright,
goodness.
alright.
Jupiter, what
silence
about you? You
concerned
got
me.
this memo.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I have
Alright,
my list.
bet.
I'm prepared.
Okay. And you know,
God.
it's cool that Nick has a. You're going first. Nick, what's your number 5?
Oh,
Oh,
okay, I
shit.
get to go first.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes. Loser.
Cool. So for me, this might come out of nowhere. I don't talk about this often. For me, it's gonna be Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
The movie?
No, the game.
The movie based on the game? I mean, the game based on the movie?
Sure.
Hang on, because no, there was okay. So the movie was based on a game, but then they made a game based on the movie based on the
No,
game.
I'm talking about the games that came
oh my
first.
God, no.
Okay.
Alright.
I bring the game up because I played that a lot as a kid, and honestly, I spent a lot of time wishing they made because I think it's 3 in the original, and then there was another one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how well it connects.
Did you
Never
beat
played
it?
it. Oh, I played all 3 of the first ones. Goes Sands of Time, Warrior Within, and then the Wind Princess, not something like that.
But did you beat it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Me and my brothers all played these games.
All right.
I bring up this one because it was the first and the best. But yeah.
Best, yeah.
It's number 5 here for me.
Anyone else's number 5s they want to go?
Yeah, Jupiter.
So my number 5 is Warframe.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Boo.
That's kind of low, actually.
Yeah, I thought that'd be higher.
So
I didn't expect it on the list.
honestly, I was thinking of it being like my 6th favorite, but it's I really like Warframe. Warframe is a game that kind of just it has a lot of road bumps, and Cameron hates it because Cameron likes to pick up a game and then immediately put it down, and I have almost 2,000 hours in Warframe. So
yeah. Look. I like part of Warframe, and I was kind of getting into Warframe, and I was like, all right, bet. So I just do the grinding, and then the game starts, and then I was told that was the game, and then I stopped playing because what? That's boring. I don't understand. Like, I don't get it, but like, hey, if that's your thing, that's your thing.
yeah, Warframe is a game that I picked up when I had absolutely no money, and I was trying out every free game ever, and it was like ninjas play for free. I'm like, I'm an 11-year-old. I like ninjas, and so then I played Warframe, and I've played it since like very early beta because it's still technically in beta. And although it's got its hiccups, I'm really excited for the new war update that's going to come out soon. And it's just something I can't let go of. Although a lot of people think it's cringe, and it is. I don't blame them.
Is it crossplay yet?
It's about to be.
Can't wait.
I'm not lying this time.
Not pick it up again.
This time.
Yeah.
Someone else go.
Jennifer.
Oh, number 5. I can only think about a game that I just like to pick up every now and again and enjoy with friends. Something calm and cozy that I've just been playing all my life, and it's always on the back burner whenever I need it. I chose Minecraft. Just a simple, fun game.
Right on.
Not really gonna fault you for that. It's a very respectable choice, I think.
It's a very respectable choice. Minecraft almost made it into my top 5 as well, but it couldn't break.
You guys all play more
Yeah.
games than me, so you guys have a much wider selection. I'm just thinking
I mean,
about
it's not like Minecraft wasn't considered.
Yeah,
No,
I think
but like you
I
guys
think
have more things to consider, is what I'm saying.
I suppose.
Cameron,
Hi.
how are
Oh,
you?
is it my turn? Oh no. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm
No,
chilling.
we're just wondering how you are. How you doing?
How are you?
That's pretty cool. What's your number 5?
My number 5. Let me just give the list a little checkaroo real quick. All right, boom. So my number 5 is a little game called Skate 2. All right.
Oosh.
Okay.
Now,
Tell me
all right.
about it.
Dude, man, Skate 2. This came at a time in my life where like I was really, really into skateboarding and like the whole culture surrounding it, and I was like, oh my god, it's so cool, it's so dope. But wouldn't it be cool if I could like skateboard in a video game? And Tony Hawk just wasn't doing it for me anymore. I was like, I need some more because I got an Xbox now. And then like my brother gave me Skate 2. Let me play his copy, and let me tell you, this is one of the greatest games of all time. All right. Basically, it took everything dope about the first Skate, which was like free roaming, like very like it like you had a lot like you have a lot of freedom with like what you could do on the board, right? But this time in Skate 2, you could get off the board. And this was a big deal because you couldn't do that before. You could like move shit around, you could create your own park. You could call in Big Black from Robin Big to like beat security guards up so you could skate in areas and shit. It was so cool. It was so
Why is
great.
that not in Skate 3? What the fuck?
Because Skate 3 is worse than Skate 2, which is what I keep trying to say to people. Look, it's so good. It's so good. Like the whole concept is you live in a city where like skateboarding is looked down upon. All the cool skate spots like have these like guardrails on all benches and shit to like keep you from skating on them. And like basically your mission from the start of the game is to just liberate this town and like make everything skatable and become like the
Footloose, but
best.
skateboarding.
Yes, and it was so cool. It was so cool. Oh my god, I love Skate 2 so much. It's so much fun. Yeah. Real dope stuff. Yeah, Skate 2. Little skateboarder Cam loved that game. You know what? Little past bigger Cam loves it too. So that's my number 5.
All right.
Ezekiel.
I chose GTA 5. My number 5.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
I did not expect GTA on anyone's top 5.
Yeah.
Look,
But
honestly,
if anyone,
I didn't
I'm
think
glad.
it would be, but then I really thought about it, and I was like, I really do spend like a lot of time in that game. I enjoyed the fuck out of the story.
Yeah.
Like, it's just kind of just solid. I understand how fucky it can be, but I still really, really dig it.
No, like it's a dope story. If you like that story, I do recommend playing 4. It's longer, but I think it's a little more interesting than 5's.
All right.
Yeah, but yeah, no, five story is like it's really kick ass. I remember like a big criticism that I kept hearing when GTA 5 first came out was that the story wasn't long enough, which like I suppose it's very telling for how people just wanted more of it. I take that as a compliment if I was Rockstar.
Kind of.
Yeah. But yeah,
Like,
solid
hey, give
pick. I
us
can't
more
follow
of
you.
that.
I mean, to be fair, they did follow it up with Red Dead Redemption 2, so I think they figured it out.
I mean,
Yeah, but then they followed that with Red Dead Online.
Well,
ha.
yeah.
Ha.
You
Even
win
then,
some, you lose some.
the first Red Dead
Yeah.
Redemption Online wasn't all that. So
All right, Nick, what was your number 4?
number 4, allow me to.
Have made. The first Metroid Prime game. Honestly, actually,
Oh.
any though, but I'm gonna go with the first one because
Okay.
it was pretty good.
I
I
think your
expected to hear
mic
that.
screwed up, Nick.
Another one of those
Yeah,
games I
you're a little
played a
quiet.
lot when I was younger,
All right.
and it's just kind of stuck with me. I could happily replay that at any
The audio
point.
will level in post. It's fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Can Nick hear
First-
us? Is that what
Did
happened?
you guys hear any of what I said? My mic
Yeah.
unplugged.
We
Yeah, I hear you.
did,
Just a bit.
and we were trying to tell you
You
that
said
your
the
mic
first Metroid Prime.
got screwed.
Yes.
I heard you.
Honestly, any of them, but I'm going with the first. Another one of those games I played as a kid. Most of these games, almost all these ones I've played as a kid, but have replayed since several times since I've been older. This is another one of those. Any of them could honestly take this spot, 1, 2, or 3, but I'm going with the first, since again, that's like kind of the beginning here. I've loved the Metroid series as a whole, but I really like the Prime games, given their really nice control scheme and just overall feel. But yeah, that's kind of it.
All right. Cool.
Has anyone here else like played a Metroid game?
No.
So when the 3DS had this thing where they were handing out like free retro games, so I got the very first Kirby, Donkey Kong, and I almost got Metroid, but I think I was like grounded or something and couldn't get it because it was only available for a week. That's the closest I've been to playing a Metroid game.
Huh?
I played
Nice.
Metroid one time. I got stuck and then I stopped playing it.
All right.
All right, cool. I just wanted to know.
Fair enough.
My
Jupiter.
turn. Okay.
Number 4.
Hold on. Wait.
Burger King foot.
Okay. Apparently I put this for number 4. Payday 2.
Mm.
Ah.
Hmm.
When you're robbing stuff, that game's pretty fun.
Yeah, so all of you suckers don't know the experience of Payday 2 on PC. It is a lot different. There are many more updates than there was on console, because console got Crime Wave Edition, and that's it. They never touched it after that. No more. Which is very sad. I wasn't with Payday 2 at the beginning, but Payday 2 quickly became something that I just played a whole bunch. It was really fun for me. I even got into a Payday 2 clan for a little bit.
What?
Which,
What?
There were Payday 2 clans?
yes, there were. It was mostly for streaming. I was not very good at Payday 2, to be completely honest, but I would play it a whole bunch. I think I got to the Mastery Rank 25, and then they updated it like a while ago. Or it's not called Mastery Rank, it's called
Wait.
Infamy. Infamy 25. And they updated it a while ago, so now it goes to Infamy 100, which I have not done yet. So
Wait, so Jupiter,
yes.
were you the clan's like resident squeaker?
Yes. I was like 13.
That's hilarious.
And I only got to like the very below rank before I eventually just quit because I just stopped playing TF2. Payday 2. Fuck.
Oh.
And
That's
anyways,
hilarious.
it was really fun. Fun game. Shoot cops.
Yeah.
Next person.
Did Jennifer? Yes, Jennifer.
Oh,
Number 4.
number 4. I chose this game based off of art style and replayability, honestly.
Okay.
I really like Cuphead, so I put that as number 4. I waited
All right.
years for that game to come out. I'm impressed with what came out.
I agree with the waiting years for the game to come out thing. I saw that game at E3 and was just like, okay, bet. So it's gonna come out soon then. And then just waited years. and then years and then years. And I was like, oh, by the way, it's still coming out. Okay, cool. So when?
And then I'm like, what the hell is the holdup? And then they were like, we're hand drawing everything. It's like, oh, what? No, you're not. No. And it's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
It looks great though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
pays
handsome game.
And they're coming out with DLC, and guess how long that's been coming out, Cameron?
I'm guessing I'm guessing some like years.
Some years, yeah.
Okay.
Hand drawing everything though, so I mean,
I
They're
feel
trying
bad.
it.
Playable character.
Oh shit. Yes. Okay.
I don't know how cool I am with the whole you can't play it online thing. But other
I
than
mean,
that,
you can. On
no, on
Steam.
Xbox you can't.
On Steam, you can.
On
That's-
Xbox it's a couch co-op exclusive.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah, I
bring
don't
back
like
couch
that
co-op
game.
only.
Yeah.
No, don't
Cameron,
bring that
talk
back.
sense to the Nick.
Nick,
deserves to
Nick, we're in
exist.
a whole panoramic, okay? I can't just go over to people's
Oh,
houses
yeah.
like I
We
used
are
to.
still in one of those, I guess.
Yes.
The new spike.
Nah.
Delta variant, Nick.
Oh yeah, that
We
does
do
be
be
existing.
vaccinated though.
Yeah.
What?
But still,
But enough about Pfizer.
Ezekiel, you're vaccinated, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
But enough about Pfizer's. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah.
About
No,
Moderna.
that's just look, the option should be
yes.
there, but you should also just have the option to play like online. Local
Yeah.
should not just be the only thing.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
I think that's just more annoying than anything. I would love to play the new Battletoads with my friends, but that shit's couch co-op exclusive. I
I
cannot
heard
tell
that
you.
sucked, but
So,
alright.
Cameron,
hi.
what is your
Number
Four.
Number 4. Okay, so as we get higher in this list, we're gonna get into games that like, look, I didn't have too many friends that came over to my house, all right, or like I played video games with. I had friends at school, and then I had friends I played outside with, and that was it. Like I didn't have Xbox Live or anything like that for a very long time. So a lot of these
Okay.
games are just games I discovered on my own and then play by myself with no friends.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So number 4 is Mirror's Edge. I
Okay.
love this game so
Alright.
much. Like I played, so like as a kid I played a lot of demos because I was poor and it was like I only got a game
Yeah.
once in a blue moon. So like I spent a lot of time just in the Xbox store just looking for demos I could play.
Cameron, how many times did you play N+?
N plus?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
Oh. Oh, never mind.
What is that?
It was on the 360.
Oh
Just some
shit.
shit that came with it.
Oh. Oh yeah, no. No. But I did play the shit out of this demo. And then one day my brother saw me playing and was like, "Do you just want this game?" I was like, what? What? He was like, "Yeah," and then he was like, "Yeah, just ask mom." And so I asked my mom, and then she got me Mirror's Edge, and then I've played the shit out of this game. There's so much replayability in Mirror's Edge. It's insane. Like the game, first of all, the game's just built to be speed ran, but I'm not really into speed running. I'm more into
Yeah,
turning my
have
brain
you
off.
seen speedruns of that game? It's
Oh, it's
insane.
it's incredible. But I'm the type of guy to because on account of my ADHD, I'm the type of guy to turn on a podcast and Spotify and also have a YouTube video playing as I'm playing a video game. So I'm a very much let me turn my brain off and do this thing so I can just be idle for a few seconds. And Mirror's Edge is totally that kind of game. I played this game a good 20 times over. Do not ask me to recount the story. I could not tell you. Something rooftop, some punch, some kick, and then I shot a guy in the face. That's the game. I couldn't tell you shit about it, but I could tell you that it's my number 4 top favorite game of all time.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Holy shit.
Right?
I remember when I was in the party, just playing Mirror's Edge, and I was in an Xbox party with Cameron, and I kept playing it like a shooter game, and it's not meant to be played like a shooter game.
But it can be, is the thing.
I mean, it can be. You can damn well try.
Yeah, it's gonna hinder you, but you can try. Go ahead and attempt that. But yeah, Mirror's Edge, so much fun. If you guys haven't played Mirror's Edge, which I don't think you have, I could not recommend it enough. It's so good. It's so fun.
Hell
Gameplay
yeah.
incredible. Yeah.
All
I
right.
almost put Catalyst on here, but I've played the first one more. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. Isn't it your turn, Zeke?
Yeah, it is.
What's your number 4 Burger King foot lettuce?
All right. So I
Can't
played the
keep
shit
doing
out of
this,
this
man.
game because I was
Okay.
bored all the time. When I wasn't reading my book, on whatever road trip, I would be playing this game constantly, making a new save, playing it. Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story.
Dude.
Oh,
You know what's crazy?
Ezekiel. Bowser's Inside Story. Hell yeah, hit the funny bone, man.
isn't that the one where they shrink and go inside Bowser?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
they're fighting the hemoglobin shit.
They talk to
And
the
then you
germs
play as
inside
Bowser,
Bowser's
and
body.
you can punch the squids. Ah.
Oh wow.
That game is so fun. I'm disappointed they haven't come out with a new Mario and Luigi game.
As
Fucking
someone
love
who
it.
has never played a Mario game before,
Really?
yeah, never.
Would you
It was-
like to borrow Odyssey?
I have Odyssey. Gage gave me Odyssey for my birthday.
You should
Oh.
play Odyssey.
I should. I agree. I should. I should
Go
totally
on
get
with
to
your
that.
point.
Yeah, it always looked fun. I love the aesthetic. I've seen the case literally everywhere because it seems like everybody owned this game as a kid, but couldn't tell you what a thing about it.
Wait, Discord broke.
Did it for who?
Ezekiel.
For you?
Yes.
Then it's fine.
Oh,
God, we're
Anyway.
doing this so goddamn late.
Anyway,
yes.
anything else you wanted to add about Bowser's Inside Story?
No, not really. It was cool. You leveled up. You used your hammer, pressed A at the right time. Damn, it was great.
Damn, coach.
Damn.
Ooh,
All right, Nick,
Ezekiel.
what's your number?
Hold on, I gotta say, you might like Paper Mario Thousand Year Door.
Maybe.
It's real fun.
Nick, what's your
Yes.
number 3?
Number 3 is Diablo 2.
Fucking called it.
I
Fucking nerd.
look.
Fucking
Like every
nerd.
other game, I'm playing Diablo 3 right now.
Right now?
Yes.
Wait,
And
which character are you on?
Like as we speak.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I can play that. So I've played a lot of games where the end game is just super grindy. Diablo's kind of the one that like really got all that going.
Mhm.
Not really, but like as far as like the loot and all that, and getting bigger numbers as your end game. I've gotten into the end game of this game, and when Diablo 2, when the remaster comes out, I will be playing the shit out of that game for a while.
Yeah, I made it to the end game.
And
Some
no,
shit.
you didn't.
Nick played Warframe with me for a bit, and it's probably
Yes.
going to get to endgame once crossplay comes out.
Yeah, I got fairly close. Like I was on almost getting to endgame on Warframe 2. I played a lot of
Yeah,
that.
I'd say I'm in mid-end game, but like I haven't gotten Eidolons or Arcanes,
I
and
was
I still need to
bef-
get Kuvaliches.
Before Earth came out, before the open world happened, I was like in the middle of endgame. I was there, and
Yeah, then they extended it so far.
I got there with Diablo 3, and Diablo 2 is just the best Diablo there was, and still
Man,
kind
that
of is.
So I've
Diablo
only
3
played
Sorry?
so I've only played Diablo 3, and it was with you, Nick. It's been pretty fun.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm
Like Diablo 2 is good for different reasons. Diablo 3 had a lot of issues on start, and it still kind of does. But honestly, love the game as well. I just liked 2 a little bit more.
well, we'll be getting that remaster when it comes out.
It's like I think like October or something. So
How fitting
October.
for a game called Diablo.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's October. It's soon. It's very soon. And I'm happy
When do you
about it.
kill the devil?
You do that. You kill Diablo in all the games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At least once. Every time.
Yeah. Well, just the once each time. I think. Yeah.
Well, all right then, Jupiter.
Jupiter.
All right, so number 3, Hotline Miami.
I knew it was gonna be
As
somewhere.
much as it makes you
So
I think I've heard you rage to this game more than like anything.
Paladin. More than Paladin.
Yeah,
so
more than any other game.
apparently I'm a masochist, so I like games that make me frustrated.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't have any player versus player games. No, that's a lie. Anyways, so although there's a
Warframe
lot of not ragey games in here, here's the one game that I really like. That I rage to a lot more because it has a bumping soundtrack. And the story is whack and has that like indie narcissism to it that is just so addicting to see, and it's just like, oh look, it's deep and it's trying to say something, and it's really kind of not. The second game message, like, although a lot of people are like, oh, but the timeline's all over the place, it's just like, hey, Vietnam was bad. That's basically the entire second game.
Nice.
Like, hey, Vietnam and the Cold War, that wasn't that good. But it's such an exhilarating game with high action gameplay, and I could actually beat it somehow. It took me several days to beat it, although it doesn't actually have that many hours of content, and some will say like, oh man, I beat it in a day, and those people are liars.
They were just really, really good at it.
And I played the first game, and I felt like I found an indie gem, which at the time it kind of was. And Hotline Miami 2 was bumping to really be a big release, so I got the special edition with the Payday 2 in-game content, which also I really liked. It was like, oh shit, I play Payday 2 as well. So that was a cool crossover.
Nice.
I sometimes I listen to the soundtrack because it's a pretty good soundtrack. All right, next person.
Something. Jennifer.
Oh.
What is your
We're on
number
3 now?
3? Yes.
Oh. For number 3, I put down Animal Crossing New Leaf. But that's just mostly because I grew up with the Animal Crossing series as a whole, but only through friends' discs.
Which one is New Leaf?
New Leaf is the one before the one on the Switch. I do believe it's better. It was the first one I actually owned on my own, so playing it was kind of like my whole experience to enjoy for years.
Gotcha.
Listen,
Now,
you may call it chores the game, but
because it is. You knew what's coming.
I know it's coming. I'm willing to put my guard up. It's whatever. I'm just saying, like, this was just a nice, slow-paced game that I could just pick up every now and again on a long car ride. And it's a little collect-a-thon. It's fun. I love it. Love the quirky little characters I got to meet. I loved going into the dream world and going to see other people's towns and how they decorated it.
So do you like doing chores in real life too, or is it just when it's virtual?
Jesus Christ. You love paying taxes in real life too?
Or is it just when it's funny money?
Paying off
Hey, Cameron,
a house.
do you like to skateboard in real life?
Sometimes. Well, not anymore. But if somebody asked me, hey, you want to skate? I'd be like, all right. I probably couldn't do half the shit I used to, though.
Cameron, do you want to like go over to my house sometime and just skate?
Sure, but once again, I probably couldn't do half the shit I used to.
Hey, same. It's gonna be such a throwback. We're gonna be probably the oldest people at the skate park.
And my board's probably so fucking dusty.
Right?
You'd probably be
Anyways,
surprised.
next person.
Hell. Oh yeah, Cameron.
Right.
It's your
Hi.
What's your number 3?
My number 3, once again, a game I played completely by myself. Completely by myself, and played the shit out of the demo before I got the actual thing, and that's Left 4 Dead 2. Oh man, Left 4 Dead 2. What is there even to say about this game? It's so this game really like warped my perception of like how fun video games could be. Like, cause before this, most of my video gaming experience was like either Skate 2 or a WWE game, and that's all video games have to offer me. That is it. And I was like, oh my god, wait, you're telling me if you put a gun in a video game, it makes it more fun? What? What?
You're kidding me.
It warped my it was insane. It was insane. And then I found out that you could play with other people. And then I was like, I don't have friends, but you could play the whole thing alone too. And I was like, yes. Oh,
did you get the gnome alone?
No, I didn't get the gnome alone. The first time I got the gnome was with Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if we told that story on the podcast, but we suffered for that.
Look, me and Nick spent like a whole 4 hour, like, cause Jennifer, if you don't know about this, basically in Left 4 Dead, there's this whole, like, the longest level of the game, there's this gnome you can get, and if you carry him through the whole thing and get him all the way to the end, then you get an achievement. So me and Nick stayed up till like 4 a.m. getting the gnome. for 30 whole gamer score.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And
Let
we
me tell
got
you, it
that
was
gnome
worth
a
it.
second time too.
It was
No,
worth
we
Yes.
didn't.
Oh no, we didn't, did we?
Oh yeah, no,
No,
we
we
gave
didn't.
up.
But yeah, we totally did.
Did we? I don't remember.
I'm almost certain
I don't
we
know.
did.
Shit.
Oh, you know what?
Somebody check your
Hold on.
achievements.
Yeah, all right. I'm going.
I'm just gonna
to
keep talking about Left 4 Dead while you do that. So Left 4 Dead was a really
Keep
cool
doing it.
game, and I've played.
No,
I've
we
played
did it.
so-
No, we did do it a second time. I remember we did.
I
The
remember.
whole thing.
I don't.
Yeah,
I know we dumped like 9 hours into it.
I
know.
know
Across,
there were
2
like
days.
I know there were like
Did
two
we get
times
to the
stopped.
concert?
I'm
Yeah, we did.
almost
I
certain
swear we did.
Oh my god, we did. Wait, yeah, we did do
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
If we got to the concert, then we did it. No way we
Yeah.
end. No way we didn't
Not
end
about-
there.
Kid jumping in
Man.
the helicopter.
Man, that roller coaster. Man, that roller coaster.
That almost broke
it had
us.
it had us ready to end it, guys.
Oh my god.
That roller
All right.
coaster had us ready to end it all, man.
Okay,
Oh.
hold on. I'm going on Left 4 Dead 2 right now.
You're gonna have it. You're gonna have
I'm
that
done-
30 gamer
I'm
score.
pretty sure I have that 30 gamer score.
Oh, and it is 30. I've checked recently. Like last time we did it.
And
You
Cameron,
checked just to make sure it was still
you
30.
know,
Yeah.
know that Back for Blood is gonna have a similar achievement.
Oh, and you know we're
know
gonna
we're
have
gonna
to
get
get
it.
it.
And we have
We're gonna have to get
Like,
it.
we got it. We got
We're
it.
gonna have to get it.
Yeah. Back for Blood. So excited for that game. But yeah, I've played the first 2
All right,
levels
I
of
got-
the Parish so much because that was the demo. Oh man. Good times with Left 4 Dead 2. Alone. But good times.
Wait, that's a fucking lie. 11%
oh.
of gamers have the garden gnome achievement.
Oh. Is it still a rare achievement?
No.
Oh. Aw.
Well, it doesn't. It would show a diamond next.
Yeah, I have
believe
it.
so.
Garden Gnome. 30
Yeah, it would
gamer
show a
score.
diamond.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Damn, that
People
fucking
gotten it's oversaturated.
sucks.
Fuck you, gamers. Sincerely, we get it.
A bunch of bitches.
Bunch of bitches.
All right, Zeke,
Anyway.
what's your number 3?
All right. So I had one of 3 Halo games. The first 3.
Right.
Because there was no way in hell I was choosing 4 or 5.
What about Reach?
What about? I like Reach.
Come on.
Not. And I ended up settling on Halo because that's probably the one I played the
Which
most. Halo 2.
Ah,
It's the one I played the most, especially with my dad.
I
And
probably
this-
would have picked that one too over all the others.
And in cutscene where Master Chief gives them back their bomb, so fucking cool.
For a brick, he flew pretty good.
Hell. Oh. And I haven't done the legendary run through, but I'm
Well-
going to soon, and I'm ready for them jackals.
No, I've
Oh.
tried the beginning few levels of on Legendary. The Jackals suck so much. Easily the worst part about the whole thing. Sharpshooters, all of them.
All right, Nick, you're number 2.
All right, so I was considering just in general putting Cyberpunk on the list, but that was gonna be like number 5 or something. That was swiftly thrown out the window because earlier today Dylan reminded me that the Jack and Daxter series does in fact exist.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm picking Jack 3. 2 could also go on the spot, but Jack 3 because I played it way more. That game is also very near and dear to me. Played that a lot. It's just usual PS2 era games, not a lot of like replayability and all that, but I still played the hell out of it. and kept replaying that game because it was a lot of fun. And the racing wasn't actually the worst. They had a lot of racing in that game. You really wanted to go for it. The vehicles were kind of really cool. And that's kind of it for the most part. Jak 2, Jak and Daxter. I think they dropped the Daxter from this one to be a bit more edgy, I think, is what happened, if I remember correctly. Even though they kind of always were, except for the first one. Both very, very solid games. They could either both be in the spot, but I'm going with 3. That's kind of it.
All right.
Right on.
Nice.
I never played it.
Same.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
But
Jupiter.
I'm glad you like things.
This is number 2, right?
Yes.
All right. For number 2, I have Mario Kart for the Wii.
Hey.
So
I played this.
All
I
right.
didn't have.
I did too.
I don't know how, but I got like a lot of racing games. I had this game called like Monster Truck 4x4 Circuit or whatever. I didn't like it that much because I wasn't good at it, and there was also this game called Excitebots Trick Racing, in which all the cars were like insects and you could fly and you had to do special stuff. It was like obstacle course, but you were also racing. It had pretty cool levels. I also had Speed Racer for the DS, but Mario Kart's just the classic, you know?
Yeah.
It's one of the first games we had for the Wii as a family, and I would play it all the time. And like, my dad would sometimes sit down with me and play it, and he would always beat me. And eventually, there was a turning point. So there was an online mode to Mario Kart, and you know, as a kid, you're usually not very good at it. But I just played it so much. I almost unlocked like the very last mode, which was I forget. I think it was like 300cc mirror or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't unlocked it as I figured out like a while ago before the Wii like died, but I got to the point in online mode where I could get number 1 in Rainbow Road in an online match. And like the last time my dad sat down with me to play it with me, I actually beat him. And I would always use the fucking steering wheel because it's the best.
Yeah,
was
that
really
Wii wheel went fucking hard, dude.
It was so good.
I felt like I was Mario. Oh my
Right?
god, and that fucking intro where like it starts with Mario and he's like floating and he's holding the fucking Wii wheel and he's bashing Luigi and shit. Oh my god, many a Saturday morning was spent.
My
Wait,
main was Bowser Jr. with I think a bike called like the Speedster or something. It had high speed and low handling, which is like my shit. Apparently not in GTA, but in like every other racing game, if it's got high speed but low handling, I can handle it. I got it. I just need to go fast. And I'll beat everyone. And yeah, for some reason I just got really good at that game. I think my favorite level was the highway level. Everybody apparently hates that level for like no reason. I thought the cars were the easiest thing to dodge ever. And so I'd always just beat everybody who's just like, oh man, I hate the cars on this level. It's like, dude, just go around them.
Or
Well,
go
the
on the
highway-
cars with the ramps.
The highway level wasn't the hardest. I will say it was not my favorite. Moo Moo Meadows takes that with a landslide. I fucking love
As your favorite?
Meadows. Yeah, absolutely. I still love Moo Moo Meadows to this day.
I do not like Moo Moo Meadows because of that grass path.
Dude,
Like
it's
that always
the
gets
best.
me.
Oh man, that's
Too many. There's too many turns. It's like zigzagging.
how to drift.
No, I know how.
I know how to drift. It's just not the most
Just when
clear
people bump
indicator
you,
of
they
when
good.
bump you hard.
Oh my god.
When people
Sound-
bump you, they bump you hard, and then you're on the grass, and then you gotta try and get all the way back, and then people bump you again.
You smell
think
like
just
one of
gotta-
my
you just
here.
gotta
All
pray
y'all
that
smell
you
like
have a
fish to me.
You just
I
gotta
think-
pray
Y'all
that you have a mushroom.
I think
Y'all
one of my
just can't
least
handle the
favorite
meadows.
stages was like the ghost stage with the falling platforms. That sucked so much.
Does anyone play battle mode on Mario Kart games?
No.
Battle
Right?
I
The
mean,
balloon
like,
ones?
Yeah, like the balloon one.
I
I
used to
played
play
it,
them
but
on
I
the
wasn't
DS.
very good at it, so I didn't play for long.
I never
I'm good at
realized like
balloon
who that
mode,
was
it's pretty
for.
fun.
I'm like, if you play Mario Kart, just race. Like, why are
Yeah,
we doing this?
me and my brothers would sometimes play that mode, but honestly, like about halfway through, we would just get like mad at each other. It's like, you know what, let's just race.
And then you get a different type of mad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it all works.
Ezekiel, what's your number 3?
2.
Oh, sorry, you're number 2.
Jennifer, it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
I chose Mario Odyssey. Honestly, so far, one of my favorite Mario games. Just been having a blast with it.
I heard you can make stuff a hat, or make
No,
a
Become
your
hat.
hat
T-Rex.
makes you a
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, that.
Cameron, I believe it was in the trailer. You can become a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yes, I had heard about that. I had heard
Yeah.
that the hats can make people become dinosaurs, or the hat can become that you put the hat on a thing, right? Like
Cameron,
that's
you
the
you
concept.
fucking
become-
okay?
You are.
Personally, I just love the art style. The music was wonderful. It just took me out of this world and into Mario's universe. Just this fun, whimsical adventure that I had. That was unlike any of the Mario games that have been coming out recently.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't wait for them to continue the series of Odyssey. Because there's so much more that they can do with this, and so many more worlds to explore and create.
Aren't they working on a sequel?
I believe they are. If they're not, they should be.
I saw a video of somebody talking about like the gameplay reveal for Mario Odyssey, and they were saying how everybody hated it and that it was so uncanny that Mario was in the real world. And looking at that from a post perspective of it being rated as one of the best Mario games, it just seems kind of funny.
The thing about it is, it was kind of a joke, because in the original ideas, they did mean for everyone to look like Mario, and they were going to dive into Mario's backstory. There was going to be like the Mario Bros plumbing there that you could visit. But I guess they decided to scrap that for a later title or something, somewhere where they could dive into it more other than Odyssey.
Mario
I don't know. I would have
Well,
appreciated
well,
it more.
that
in
seems
Odyssey.
like a bad idea there. Like they.
It was a bad idea. I think they scrapped it just for the joke of like, oh man, Squishy Guy is in not even real life New York. It's this really boring ass bland.
Isn't it like
so
Bing
different
Bong
from
City or
everything
something
else
like that?
you see that it just kind of it's funny in its own way, because before all this you were at all these fun squishy little colorful areas, and then you're just in fake New York, and it's so uncanny and kind of creepy that it just takes you out of it. I had a good time there though. Had a real good time playing
Is
listen to
it
Jump Up
uncanny? Does
Superstar.
Mario look that different from a regular person?
Yes.
He's just short. Like that's
No, he's short, got big round nose. His hair is rounded at the tips.
that just sounds like your average New York.
Round hair.
Yeah, like it's rounded. It doesn't look like hair. Like
Seems like
Wait, can you
your
just
average guy.
can all of you just imagine Mario with real hair real quick? Just
He
imagine.
does have real hair.
No. Like you or me hair.
Well, we have very different
Like
hair.
all,
So
all
which
frizzy
one?
and shit.
So which one?
Pick. I don't care. Just real hair.
This
Mario.
man's hair is so round. It's like that's not real hair.
What?
That's fake hair.
All right. Cameron.
His hair looks fine.
Let's.
He's got little rounded nubbins on the side for
He
his,
does
like,
not look that weird.
I'm not saying he looks weird. I'm saying he doesn't look like a normal human. Especially with the humans that they have given us in Odyssey, he looks completely different.
God.
Cameron, if you saw Mario walking down the street, I guarantee you would notice.
I wouldn't look twice.
You would
Alright.
100% notice. Because
I
you'd hear, let's go, and then you like turn and you see the squishy little stout plumber man.
That's not fair. If anyone said, let's go, I'm gonna look at them like they're weird. That it has nothing to do with appearance.
And
It
you
has nothing
see
to
this
do with
dude
appearance.
just like jump, and then he does like a little second hop that's higher. Then he does a third hop that's super high, and then he gets
then
on top of
suddenly
the
he's in
building.
the
You would notice. You would notice.
Well, yeah, but like,
He's not human.
All right,
He's not like you and me.
we should move
He
on.
is human.
It's not human.
He is human.
Then what is
Look.
Princess? What's Princess Peach? Because she was born in the Toadstool Kingdom.
She's a princess.
She's a princess,
duh.
but she's not human.
Yeah, she is.
No, she's not. She's a.
You have,
You know
you
how
have no
Toadette,
Alright.
when she applies the power
Alright.
crown, she
Yeah,
turns
no
into a
proof.
human-esque looking being, a humanoid. That's what Princess Peach is.
Then
So
what's
she's not
Daisy then?
human,
Since
she's
you know every
humanoid.
fucking thing,
That's
what's
what I
Daisy?
think Mario is. He's not human, he's humanoid.
Nah, they're regular.
Anyways, I'm done being Matt Pat. Let's go to the next.
Well, hang on. We're not done with this. If you look at the
Cameron,
original, totally canon
what's
Super
your
Mario
number
Brothers
two?
movie, then you
We're
can
not
totally.
looking at the Super Mario Bros. Movie. We're going to someone else. Jupiter, did you give your
What?
number 2?
No,
Yes.
it's my turn.
Cameron's turn.
It's my
Cameron.
turn.
Oh,
You can't
sorry.
avoid me.
I'm very
You
tired.
can't avoid me.
Let's just all stop talking to Cameron.
Whoa.
It's a universal
on.
decision. Let's stop talking to Cameron.
Wait, hang on. I actually got to look at my. Oh, wait, nope. I have it pulled up on the Xbox. I was taking a trip down memory lane. My number 2 is WWE 2K14. All right. So, bit of a history lesson, really, really fast. Okay, so from 2005 to 2013 or 14, I guess. Fucking THQ developed games for WWE. Then you know what happened at THQ, right? Right?
Yeah.
No? Okay, the silence is telling me no. THQ went under.
Oh
THQ
no, I do. Yes, I remember this
Yeah.
actually.
THQ went under, and it was a really big deal because THQ is like they were giants in the video game industry.
Yeah, it's like
Big
after they
deal.
made some of the Darksiders games.
Yeah. So anyway, they had to stop, and this was like their last hurrah. But the game came out after they went under, so 2K had already picked up the licensing. So basically, 2K just kind of put their name on THQ's last big WWE project. And let me tell you, this game is an all timer. Okay. For little Cam, all right. So first of all, the conceit of the game was 30 years of WrestleMania. It lets you play through all 30 WrestleManias up to that point, like 1 or 2 matches from each like point, and let you go through like all the eras of WWE. Oh my god, as a wrestling fan, this game was fucking phenomenal. It had this mode called Defeat the Streak, where you had to like try to beat Undertaker at WrestleMania, but they buffed Undertaker to like 1,000. You would hit him with like 5 finishers, and the lights would go out, and he'd be behind you with a finisher. And he or you go to pin him, and then he just put you in a surprise submission. Like, you really had to be good at this game in order to like beat him. and it felt so rewarding when you finally did. It was so good. Such a fun game. Such a fun game. But yeah, totally makes it my number 2. Spent a lot of hours on this game. Once again by myself. Because
Jeez, we're sorry, Cameron. Damn.
look, you don't have to be sorry. That shit was just real. It was just real, man. Anyway. Anyway, Zeke, what's your
Number 1.
All right. Yes.
Number 2, Zeke. What's your number 2?
Oh, Terraria.
Terraria. Why Terraria?
I really enjoy the game. I've always liked Minecraft. Just dying over and over again. Sucks, but it feels good when you win.
Sucks.
Jennifer
but it
knows
feels
what I'm
good.
talking about.
Did it feel good though?
Did it feel good though? Yes.
Did it?
Eye of Cthulhu, yeah, murder it, then it like drops the
Yeah.
pain or whatever.
I know you like to do it without consulting me.
Shut up.
You just do it. It's like, hey, I just traded with the merchant, and then you're like, hey, are you over by the arena I just made? What do you mean? What arena? And it's like, oh.
Oh yeah, I made an arena. Anyways, I'm summoning the eye. Also, like just yesterday or the day before that, you're like, "Hey, do you want to start like speedrunning Terraria and Minecraft?"
I do want to.
Sure.
I do want to speedrun.
I was at work.
Yeah, no, I wrote that to you because, like, if I write down my thoughts that I want to like follow through with, it's easier to have someone remind me, like, "Hey, were you ever planning on actually doing that?" So I just write it to you because you're the person who I'd like to do it with the most,
Hell yeah.
So yeah, let's fuck up some Minecraft and Terraria.
Yeah, I like murdering in those games. It's fun.
Murder. Pixels and murder.
Nick!
Yes.
What is you? Oh, wait.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
Oh. Right.
Nick wasn't prepared for this.
No, you threw a curveball at me.
That's
Took me a while to make the list.
That's funny.
Fallout New Vegas or Cyberpunk 2077.
Pick one.
Nerd.
Pick one.
Too bad. One of the two.
All right,
Yes,
then we're moving on. Jupiter.
Of the two, Nick.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
So, honorable mention was honestly difficult for me because it was kind of like, well, this is basically spot 6. But then I thought, no, I shouldn't think of it as spot 6. I should think of it as like a game that didn't have the chance to make it onto any part of the list. So my honorable mention is Gigantic.
Oh, that one stings a little.
So Gigantic is more of a niche game, so I feel like I actually have to explain this one. Gigantic is...
Once more for the people in the back.
Gigantic is a third-person shooter MMO type.
Nick, you asshole.
Nick,
I liked the game. I liked it a lot. I'm just calling it like it is. That's just how it is, alright?
Anyways,
it had a pretty unique cel-shaded art style that was really fun and cartoony, and it had a ton of like actually unique characters. My favorite was Mozu, who is like a little goblin wizard who just stole wizards' wands and just started casting a bunch of spells with them. And a lot of them have, like, every single one of the characters has specific chain attacks that you can even cancel into better chain attacks. Like Ezekiel's main was Trip, which was an assassin. which had dual daggers and you could chain combo them for a bunch of hits with all her abilities. It was a really fun game, and I can't explain too much more of it because I couldn't play much more of it because the studio Motiga shut down after a while. The game didn't really get that big, and Motiga blasted through their funding so much that they eventually shut down. And there are quite a few revival projects. Like, I'm part of like an underground Discord server to try and build the game from the ground up, which has actually taken over a year. So
Can you get me in that?
yeah, like it's unlikely that that'll go up. There's also the game Project Stamina, which has some cool potential, but it's still not the same game, you know?
Dodge.
So yeah. Gigantic. I wish I could recommend to people go play it, but
Uh-huh.
It was really
Shut
fun,
up,
though.
Cameron. I will stab you in the throat.
I have a lot of experience with now dead games, so I know your guys' pain.
That's
I
wild.
mostly know dead bands, but the dead games
Yeah.
the worst for.
Jennifer, what's your honorable mention?
My honorable mention?
Yeah.
I chose Hive Swap, which is a point-and-click adventure game based in the Homestuck universe, but not really about Homestuck. Just more like the planets that they can go to. It's real interesting. It's real fun. And in fact, I kind of like these characters a little bit more. Just been having a good time with this new cast.
Right on.
Wasn't there like a second?
There's 2, but like it's more like an act 2. You know, it's the same game. It's not like a sequel or anything. I'm waiting for the next act to come out. But so far they've been having a bit of a delay.
As always.
I also decided to have an honorable mention of Minute. It is a cute little pixel game where you have 1 minute to get to the checkpoint, and to do that you have to complete the puzzle that is laid out ahead of you. You meet these colorful characters along the way until you get to the end. And it's just this little dude finding his way through this little, I guess, Groundhog Day-like experience. I think it's rather fun.
Well, right on.
Cameron.
Hee hee. Oh man, my honorable mention. This one was very easy because it's
Was
a
it?
game. It's a game we all know. All right,
Oh.
we all know. We all played. We all have had so much intimate time with, and you know that like this
gonna throw my phone at the fucking wall.
Can you just
I
say?
couldn't. No, hang on.
It's Overwatch. It's Overwatch. No.
While this game couldn't get into the top 5, I would be remiss if I couldn't mention it, considering the amount of hours I just have it. Period. My honorable mention.
It's Overwatch.
Portal 2.
Oh, okay, sure.
I'm kidding. It's Overwatch.
What was it? They would have thrown a real curveball at us, but
Yeah.
way to be predictable there.
Fuck off, Nick. So Overwatch. so Overwatch. So I shouldn't have to explain Overwatch to anybody. If you somehow found this podcast and you don't know what Overwatch is, hi, welcome. I'm sorry you were asleep for the last year.
Internet.
Yeah, this is the internet.
Surprised you found us first.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, honestly.
But that's what's up. Click the little bell.
Stop
do you think there are going to
advertising
be any
here. We
kids
can
who
say
watch
that for later.
or listen to We Get It before they watch Infinity War?
No,
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 like not even like a year from now. Maybe multiple.
not possible.
Okay, cool. Got it.
Yeah.
Just not possible.
No, yeah.
All right.
We've already talked
Fair
about Loki and
Nick,
other bits
why
of
do
the
you have to be
MCU.
so-
Like,
Why are you?
look, you're asking me questions I don't know the answer to. I can't help you.
Cool.
All right. Yeah. Overwatch. I think all of us have spent a lot of time with Overwatch.
Yeah.
Like a lot of time with Overwatch.
Yeah.
It was the first shooter that I really got into. And like the
Right?
first game, the first multiplayer game I really bothered to actually like learn like when I'm in Overwatch I know what's going on literally 100% of the time. Like I can
It
really
is.
like
It's well coordinated like that.
yeah.
The red outlines
Yeah.
make it easier for me to decipher people.
I was not too far behind you in hours.
Yeah. No, you weren't. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Overwatch. There was a time where I literally just came home from school, turned on my Xbox, played Overwatch, went to sleep, went to school, played Overwatch. Like that. That was
Occasionally
the cycle.
woke up, played Overwatch, then went.
Yeah, like that was
Remember
the
when
cycle.
everyone knew about Overwatch and had little Overwatch keychains?
Look, there was no topping Overwatch in fucking 2016 to 17. They had a little undefeated streak.
Yo,
I mean-
everyone was talking about it.
There were better games.
Everyone had Jeff Kaplan.
Okay,
jokes,
but nothing
like,
was
on the
bigger than
Reddit.
Overwatch.
Yeah, nothing was much bigger. Well,
During the time, no.
You can argue quality all you want. If we're talking like mass, just what's it called? Damn.
Appeal.
Yes. Then you weren't touching Overwatch. But yeah,
I mean, in terms of like a multiplayer game, sure.
I'm
but-
just talking about in video games in general.
I don't know. Doom was pretty big around then.
I
Okay.
don't know. Doom
no,
didn't have
Doom
like
was not bigger.
Doom didn't have the appeal to everybody. Doom had a very clear audience that was males over 25. And to be fair, they loved it.
Still, yeah.
Like
I'd say
Overwatch
males
was very
over
clearly,
16.
I think you're saying that only because you liked it.
No, because Ethan.
The Ethan doesn't count. He's basically 30.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, because every 17-year-old YouTuber.
Why do you watch 17-year-old YouTubers?
I don't anymore.
You used to?
You didn't?
No. What did a 17-year-old have to say that I gave a shit? I
Okay.
could go to
Haha,
school
loser,
and hear that
haha.
same shit.
Yeah, basically.
Also, literally.
Hey, I'm 19.
You're 19.
Sure.
Sure.
All right. You know what, Zeke? What's your honorable mention?
Oh, Dark Souls 3.
Said Dark Souls 3.
Yeah,
Mm.
I do like this, and it would be the one that got me into it, the series.
Hmm.
So I thank Gage and Nick for getting me into that.
Mm.
It's really fun.
Fun stuff.
All right,
on.
number one, Nicolaus.
Am I going first? All right, it is me. Okay. So
Very
number
good.
one for me is Devil May Cry 3.
Really?
Oh.
Whoa.
Yes. I personally love the whole series. 2 was kind of the one.
Which
So
Dante is hotter to you, the reboot one or the original one?
original, easy.
Okay.
The reboot was shit. It is not canon, thank God. It's just terrible. The only good thing it had going for it was the combat. The only good thing it ever had going, but glad it doesn't exist.
What if I told you that was the only one I've ever?
I'd understand, but I'm a little disappointed. Mostly in the game, not you.
Mm.
But the third is by far the best one. It's got what got me into the series, and all of my brothers. I'm pretty sure, at least played this one, and I'd watch them play it all the time. I played it myself, played through it. I don't know how many times, because you could play as Dante, and in the special edition as his brother, Virgil. You know, the edgy sword guy, and pretty fun time all around, honestly. Kind of set the tone for the series, because the first game was kind of essentially just like a more supernatural Resident Evil game. It's kind of how it was set up to be. Still had the kind of same camera work and everything about it, and it was very much, you could see the inspiration from Resident Evil. I think it was just originally supposed to be another one. 2 got all like, that's the edgiest out of all of them. A very edgy series. It is the most. They made Dante super serious. They made everything just super serious and tried to make it all like forcibly cool. But it didn't work. It was bad time. You can even tell by the marketing on the box. It was not that great. And third kind of revamped and set the whole tone for the series going forward. A lot more comedy injected into it, but keeping with the kind of like dark fantasy, not fantasy, but I guess I should say, I don't know the right word, but it just basically just set the whole tone and how it should work, like the characters, how they should act, and how people interact with them, and just how the world should work. So very, very good all around. Yeah.
All right.
Right on. Jupiter.
Who's all right?
What is your number?
All right.
one?
So, this isn't gonna be a bad pick. It's just gonna be more basic.
Okay.
So, when I was a child in middle school in 6th grade, there was this game that was talked about all the time.
Okay.
And so, because I didn't really have any money, I just played the demo on the website all the time. And it would only let you play 30 minutes of the game. That's just how far it was. That's just how long it would let you play it for, but it would let you get as far as you wanted. And I don't have an hour tracker for this because it wasn't on a platform that let you track hours. And it's just been something I've played for a lot of my life. So when Minecraft came on the 360, everybody was talking about it, and I wanted to play it so badly. And I bugged my parents so much to get it. It was the first game they bought for me, and I played it a lot. And a lot of my friends thought I was a complete poser because I didn't really know any specific facts about the game. I just had like genuine enjoyment over it. And also, I didn't come when like the game was completely new. I came when the game, came onto the 360 and it just had this revival. But I played so much of it And it was just such a fun game. It will let you do so much with it. I didn't really get that far into like actual survival modes. I more played on a lot of the servers and played a lot of mini games. I actually downloaded version 1.2.5, which is like one of the most modded versions of Minecraft. And there's this computer mod that you could just actually program with the language Lua in the computer, and that's what got me into programming. I even made like a couple shitty, very much unfinished Minecraft mods. I'm really disappointed at the current modding tools for Bedrock because they're technically there, but also not taught. Like it's very confusing and it feels very limited, and it feels like other people kind of just have better access to it when they're working one-on-one with Microsoft, which is disappointing because I feel like that's not how Minecraft mods should be. But that's kind of just how Microsoft has been handling the game, honestly. But it's just it's fucking Minecraft. I don't think I really need to explain that much how good the game is. I'm not really sure I've met many people who went like, yeah, I don't really like Minecraft too much.
Yeah,
If
Minecraft fucking sucks.
I'll kill you in your sleep.
I still like it. I just never got into it because I never played it when I was a kid. I never had it and wasn't able to get it.
Yeah.
I still do enjoy it. It's just
I made a lot of
it's
friends because
different
I
for me.
played Minecraft.
Wow.
It was a really good game, and it was shaped. I even got really into Redstone, and I would like watch Seth Bling videos. I barely like at a point he got so good at Redstone, I just barely would know what he was talking about. Like he would talk about specific like redstone contraptions that you would then insert into builds, and at that point it kind of like lost me. I made I made piston doors, and like that was maybe the biggest extent to redstone that I could do. I made a Let's Play channel for Minecraft, and it was awful. I really liked playing Skyblock, and it was really fun. And I got way into Fire Trap. I got way into like expanding my island, and I'm pretty sure I still have like a Skyblock world up that I used to play with like a childhood friend of mine. And
Ooh, I'd love to play Skyblock.
Shit, there's just a lot I did with Minecraft.
Hopefully with this next update, we'll be able to all get back into Minecraft again like we used to.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for Caves and Cliffs. I feel like it'll be really exciting. I think it'll be good. I want those mod tools.
I too look forward to that 2 weeks.
Next person.
Oh yes, Jennifer, what is your game?
I don't know if you guys know this game. I've been playing. Well, I kind of dropped off of it, but I haven't played a game that has gotten me so engaged so quickly. Especially a quick platformer like this. I've been playing Celeste. And
ooh, shit, dude! I had that downloaded for the longest time.
The mechanics, one after another, just kept going. The story that she told while she's talking to herself. It's fun, vibrant, colorful, and they pack so much into the simple 2D platformer that I didn't think that they could really like squeeze too much into, you know? I thought it was going to be a short, simple game. I just saw a couple of levels and I went, yeah, that makes sense. And they just kept adding mechanic after mechanic that made it more vibrant, each level bursting with ideas and how they combined them all. It's just such a fun game, and it engaged me to the point where I wanted to just get the secret ending, and there's a secret ending after that I ended up finding because I was so engaged with it.
Nice.
Oh man, I recommend it 100%. If you ever want to just try getting into a platformer, that is a good one to get into.
Cool.
I'm downloading it as we speak.
Oh hell yeah!
All right.
I remember
My
it was free with
computer-
gold for a month.
Cameron, get them cassette tapes.
It was free with gold for a month, and I remember I wanted to start it, but I just never got around to it.
Yeah, I still
My
have
computer
it.
basically broke, but once it unbreaks, I'll download it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Cameron, what would your
Hi.
number one game be?
This should come to no surprise to anybody here. I've literally said from the jump. This has always been my favorite game ever since I played it.
Among Us.
Yes, of course.
Fortnite.
Of course. Both of those share the number one spot. No, it's Batman Arkham City. Batman
Yeah.
Arkham City.
The best.
I can literally not say enough good things about this game. It literally came to me at a point where like I was really getting into movies as a thing, as like looking at movies like art and shit. And you can't go very far into like the YouTube movie review world without to 80,000 reviews on The Dark Knight, right? So like, bought The Dark Knight on DVD, watched it. I was like, oh, okay, Batman's pretty cool, huh? And then that led me to the Batman Arkham game, which led me to Arkham City, and I played Arkham City, and it literally like shifted my focus from like film to comics. I was like, oh my god, fuck movies. I need to read everything now. This is amazing. Like, it was the first game that actually got me to like read the lore in it, and honestly, the only game since. like in the game, you can like solve riddles and shit, and they tell you little things about Arkham City and like little stories. And I read all of those, just like so legitimately and like enthralled with this like world. Oh my god, and its characters. It was so much fun, so much fun. And then just to turn around and be like, oh wait, there's books too. Wait, you're telling me I can read more about this and like more about what this was based on? And then that just opened the doors to like Justice League and other things. And that just got me into like back into movies and shows, but like cartoons and like other live action remakes. I saw the first like Christopher Reeves like Donner Superman movies because of Arkham City. Like, that led me there. And I was like, fuck, dude, this is pretty cool too. Oh wait, hang on. There's another company though, Marvel. And then I got into the MCU through Arkham City, and then that led me down like Marvel stuff and like other stuff like that.
Nice.
Literally just like sparked an enthusiasm and just an entire medium through one game. It literally shaped who I am. And for that, I will be forever grateful to Arkham City. And it takes the top spot. Nothing will ever top this game.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's so good. It's so good. And I didn't even talk about the story or the gameplay, which also kicks so much ass. And they did something so bold. Like, they killed the Joker. Like, oh man, I wish they would have kept him dead, but it's whatever. We're not talking about Arkham Knight. We're talking about Arkham City. Oh man, spoilers, Nick, for a game you're never gonna play.
I already knew that bit about it though.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, so good, so good. It also gave me my love for the Riddler because I could not stand that. I still can't stand that bitch. Just like, oh my god, doing the Riddler challenges and like how you kept dying and just having him call you stupid, just in different ways. Used to get to me. They used to get to me.
You would
It's like, I'm not
solve one
fucking
of
dumb.
5 billion puzzles, and he's like, "Ha! That was a fluke. You stupid, stupid idiot."
Or
Bet
like,
you
wow,
won't
it took you
solve the
that
next
long.
one,
That was
you
an easy
big
one. Like,
dum-dum.
fuck
You
you.
saw one of them, and it's like, oh wow, Piggy won a prize. Piggy, dumb little.
God damn it! Like, I'm not stupid. I'm the world's greatest. Fuck off.
I'm Batman.
Batman. And the combat just kicked so much ass. Like, oh my god. The only thing that tops Arkham City's combat would I have to say is Spider-Man on the PS4's combat. It's a lot more like floaty, if that makes any sense. It's a lot more emphasis on staying in the air.
Yeah.
Like, it's really, really good time. So good. I own every single one of the Arkham games, and I love them. They are my babies. Thank you, Rocksteady. But yeah, that's my number one. Zeke.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're here.
What?
You are here.
Thought the Discord broke.
No.
So a lot of the games shows they were like either within or they had updated for a while, and yet my number one, it's kind of weird because yeah, it's technically part of a franchise, but the first game was kind of a fucking failure, and felt it a
Anthem.
lot. No,
Oh, wait, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, Titanfall, baby,
Oh,
Titanfall, baby.
Titanfall, what?
Yeah.
1 or 2?
2. What? No.
Yeah,
look,
you mentioned that the first one was kind of a failure,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
it was.
It kind of sucked like a lot of ass.
Titanfall 2,
second
number
one?
1?
Yes. So like you know that time in Gurren Lagann, like the Railroad days,
Yeah,
like ooh, bust through the heavens with my drill. It's like that,
yeah.
but all the time. Whether it's
this
campaign
this
or the
is true.
multiplayer,
This is
it's
just
like
true.
oh my god, I'm so good. This is so fun. I'm just having. It doesn't even matter what I'm doing. I could be bottoming at either. It doesn't. It's just a fun game. I love it.
This is true.
I will
I've
say-
often had a. Oh, sorry. Go.
Yeah, going back to Titanfall 2 multiplayer, I always remember I suck at it. And I will always be at bottom of the leaderboard. If I'm at the top of the leaderboard, we're definitely losing. But it's always super fun.
I've had many a time in Titanfall where I've just been having a good ass time. Then the game ends and I'm like, oh, we lost.
Titanfall 2 is like the one multiplayer game I can't rage at. Because even if I'm getting no kills, I'm like, I'm wall running! I got the grapple hook! Let's go!
I'm wall running. Oh, I'm aiming with the grapple hook so I can swing farther. I'm so cool.
I die to a Kraber and my fun drops for like half a second.
Yeah, no, I can't fault you for picking Titanfall. That's a fun ass game.
That's been my top 3 or 4 years.
I played the story recently, and I gotta say, it's
I've never
pretty
beaten
good
the
shit.
story.
They do some real interesting stuff. They have this whole like time bullshit in one of the levels, and honestly,
That is my favorite mission.
they did it pretty smart.
That is the best mission in the entire game. Look, I haven't beaten Hotline Miami on the hardest difficulty because I think I'll get an aneurysm, but I have gotten all the helmets in Titanfall 2 and beat it on the hardest difficulty because that campaign is awesome. And whoever idiot at EA thought it was a good idea to leave out the campaign for Titanfall 1, like, I hope their ass got bruised on the way out from getting fired.
Yeah, there was no
Because-
campaign to that, huh?
Yeah,
No,
that was
so the
like a huge
campaign
thing,
was,
and it was a
like, in the
$60 multiplayer only game.
You know how,
What do you
like,
mean
in Destiny, there's, like, characters talking on the screen, like, hey, here's what's happening right now.
Sure.
Like, they're talking at you, just saying, yeah, this is what's going on. Otherwise, nothing to explain. It's pretty much that.
That
But you're
sucks.
playing, like, just PvP.
That sucks.
But it was just crazy how, like, Titanfall 2 was like, yeah, fuck all that.
It's wild that they
You
got
gotta do
another
it right.
try after Titanfall 1.
Entirely over.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Nice.
that's all of our picks.
Yeah, that's all of our picks, guys. I think we're
And that's all of our time too. So.
That is also
like
all of our time.
3 in the morning.
It is 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
It's been on for a while.
Right on.
Thank you
So-
so much for tuning in to
Yeah,
We Get It.
Thank you for
Jupiter,
coming
I
to
hope you had
the
a
We Need to
good
Talk
time.
About Video Games More episode.
I hope everyone.
Hope everyone had a good time here today. And Jupiter, we hope to have you on for another episode sometime.
We'll see
Yeah.
about that.
All right.
We loved having you as a guest.
I'm
So.
sure you did. So,
Okay.
Goodbye.
Cool. Wait, hang on. Fuck.
Oh,
I know we keep saying it, but we're gonna keep on saying it until it happens. I promise we do have more stuff planned.
We
I
do.
promise.
oh right, yeah.
I promise we do.
More stuff coming your way on
That
the
said,
channel.
next week, Snyder Cut. We're talking about the Snyder Cut.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
well, you said
Yeah,
it, so
sure.
now we gotta.
Now we gotta.
Now we gotta.
We're like 4 months late.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, we meant to do this way sooner, but other things popped up.
All right, bet.
So,
I gotta
If we're
rewatch it.
watching Ray.
I gotta rewatch it. Fuck. Okay.
Ugh.
oh,
Anyway,
that's
Oh
a
my
bad
god, that's
decision.
4 hours. I have to dedicate 4 hours.
Yes, we do.
Watch the
Yes,
gray
You,
version.
Cameron. Yes,
I'm not watching it in black
Cameron,
and
just
white.
great. Don't you know?
Watch the black and white version.
what's
Okay,
the
guys,
point? They
we'll
both
see you
look the
later.
same.
Anyways,
Stay
have a
Color
quirky.
It's been a
grading is the
wonderful
time.
exact
Thank
same
you so much
thought.
for tuning in.
Stay quirky.
Don't
Stay quirky.
crack.
What? You said don't do
We
crack?
did it and we got you. Good night, everybody.